Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Make Our World Your Runway. You know, this show has the most fascinating individuals from the world of pageantry, beauty, modeling, talent, business, and even the entertainment industry. Today, you are going to absolutely love this guest. She is a girl after my own heart. She's got her own cosmetic company. She's going into New York Fashion Week. She has started several businesses. You are going to absolutely love her. But before we bring her on, as always, we like to make a few announcements. And we want to remind all our viewers to subscribe to the Global Trade Chamber YouTube channel so that you can view all the shows from Make Our World Your Runway and Success Stories. And I always highly recommend tuning into Success Stories, which is produced by the Global Trade Chamber, because it does highlight some stories from the most amazing women in the world of business and community service. And Volume 2 of the 100 Most Successful Women in Business is now available on Amazon. So again, I highly recommend that you get your copy today. This best-selling book highlights some of the most amazing accomplishments of women in business and community service from around the world. Now, if you are a successful woman, you will want to order your copy today. And get ready for some amazing expos and conferences with some of the most successful women entrepreneurs and business leaders. Now, next week, we are going to be in Philadelphia, and then get ready for San Francisco and Dallas. So for complete information on these conferences, be sure to visit their website at www.100swb.com for all the details. And of course, America's #1 event for international trade companies, the Global Trade Chamber Convention Awards in Puerto Rico. That's coming up October 25th to the 29th. Now, this is one show you do not want to miss. You better get your tickets today. Any show I've ever done in Puerto Rico is always a sellout. I can guarantee you this one is close to a sellout. So please go to the Global Trade Chamber website. Definitely order your tickets today. One show you do not want to miss. And now on to our show. Ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, lights, camera, action. It's Make Our World Your Runway. Now, this wonderful lady I'm about to bring on was born in Israel, but she's been raised all around the world. And she has been in fashion, beauty, and the marketing arena for over 25 years. Both dynamic and driven, she offers a vast range of experience and success. Her intellect and background in public relations, special events, branding, and marketing inevitably inspired her to originate Synergy House, which grew to become one of the largest and most prestigious lifestyles marketing and branding companies in the world today. Her clienteles include Vera Wang, Miramax, Stella McCartney, Tory Burch, Tommy Hilfiger, Kenneth Nicole Miller, Nike, Sonny, and even Puff Daddy. And her new business development and TV product placement. And her marketing company will also produce and manage a wellness bar for New York Fashion Week coming up in September. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, and she can tell you all the wonderful things that she's done, and I hope all my pageant ladies are listening, let's welcome Cygalle Dias to Make Our World Your Runway. Yeah, you are. Welcome. I just gave you that big introduction. So welcome. Just pronounce your first name for me so I make sure I pronounce it correctly.
It's Cygalle.
Cygalle, I did pronounce it correctly. Well, you are absolutely a lady after my own heart. Okay.
Oh, thank you. You're adorable too.
Oh, well, thank you. I tried.
It's not easy, I know.
No, it's not easy. You've got a cosmetic company. I mean, you've got so many businesses. Your clientele list is absolutely amazing. And what I love about that is because when I worked in Bergdorf Goodman, I had a clientele list like that. I mean, I waited on people like Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, I know him really well, actually. One of the partners on my skincare company is Avi Lerner, and he's Millennial Pick. And he did all the Rocky and Expendables and Unfallen movies. And I had a birthday dinner for him, and Sly was there. And
yeah, that, it's so funny. A lot of people don't realize this, and I don't tell too many people, but Sylvester Stallone happens to be a distant cousin of mine.
No way.
Yeah, because my Aunt Millie was married to his father's brother. I'm going back in the day. And my cousin's name was actually Anthony Stallone.
Wow.
So, and you know how I tell people, you know how we're related? When he made Rocky, and Sly is a southpaw. There I am. I'm a southpaw. And everybody in my family pretty much are all southpaws. And
Wow.
if you ever saw my cousin Anthony, who travels the world and he does an Elvis act and has his own band, you look at his side profile, you swear it's Sylvester Stallone.
Wow,
Oh,
that's insane. He's
but
really nice, actually. And his
yes,
agent, Michelle, the girl that, organizes his life, she's really nice and normal.
yes, you know what? His entire team, they used to come into Bergdorf Goodman. They were great. And another lady that I really admired, and I was so disappointed when she passed away, Raquel Welch, big
Oh,
client of mine.
beautiful.
You know,
Wow. I
yeah.
really need somebody like you because the skincare is like the hardest journey I've ever been on. I have with me, I figured I'll keep it close, but the packaging's like really pretty, like see the
Beautiful.
bottom, like
Yes.
really classy. And I made like some new sustainable packaging for it for the outside of it.
It's great.
So
I love it. I was looking at it online last night. It's absolutely great. And yeah, we could definitely make a great team because I used to sell to a lot of, I even had Countess von Doe out of Sweden when I worked in Bergdorf Goodman. That was one of my clients. And a lot of these people even followed me when I went to work for Nordstrom. I had left New York and went to work for Nordstrom, which is, pretty much of an upscale clientele as well.
yeah.
And, even women that were, in the media and, even that type of clientele as well. One of the things I used to do is I used to sit down with these women and I always told them, I said, look, before you buy anything, I want to know what kind of regimen you're looking for, what your skin type is. Are you on any medication? Do you have, is there any illnesses that you're suffering? I said, because all of this comes into play. I said, if we're going to get your skin to where you want it, I've got to know these things. And that's what they like. Sometimes you go
a customized approach, which like the upper echelon, they like that.
Yes, they do. They do. And you go into some of these cosmetic departments today, and I'm like, are they even training some of these people? Even on I'll go in there, and it's so funny. I was in Sephora about 3 weeks ago, and I didn't see the mascara I liked. My husband says, "I bet they're out of it." I said, "No, they're not." I opened up the bottom drawer. I said, "See that? There's like 10 of them sitting there.
Yeah.
They don't even stock. They're not even stocking the shelves." I said, "What is this?" I said, "In my day."
Don't. The department stores, I don't know. I was working on a patient testing at Saks in Florida, Boca Town Center Mall, whatever it is. That was really weird for me because coming from New York and then doing that gig, and it was during COVID. So it was like really difficult. This journey with the skincare is like really hard. I need like a little help with the big boys because I built the brand, it's a celebrity brand. It's built. The formulations are patient testing. Everything's all there. And this is really hard. I'll be honest with you. Like, it really is the hardest thing I've ever done, the cosmetics portion.
Yeah. It is. It is hard. I know I was in that industry and it really is hard. What we definitely need to do is, I know you're going to a New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
And my girl, Alina, is very excited to meet you. In fact, we've got her doing a fashion show today in Virginia with Platform Magazine, which is actually being done. This is unusual at the Washington Monument. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And she is, if anybody can promote, she's a great gal. All right.
Oh, wow.
Every modeling agency right now is after her. She's been on Supermodels Unlimited magazine, Up Teen Times. Last year, she had 3 billboards in New York City that were 200 feet high in Times Square.
That's great.
Yeah. So we definitely have to get together with you because she's a great person to, promote things. She started her own fragrance company. Okay. And every now and then you'll see her. Yeah, she'll put something up and say, oh, I've tried this product, I've tried that product. So we got to get her with you.
Yeah, if I can get good people, like I was doing a lot of influencer marketing, but I don't know, I haven't kept up with it as much as I should. So much, like so many, like you said, I'm like involved in a lot of special projects right now. And
Right.
I'm sort of like the events and the partnerships, because I'm gonna like sort of, because I launched the skincare at the Daily Front Row magazine, Fashion Media Awards, right before COVID. And that was huge, that event. Like really Zendaya was there, and Emrata and Kate Moss and British Vogue and Tommy Hilfiger. And it was definitely a good event. But then, you know, because of COVID, it like really rocked me. And then the Saks thing. Because, you know, everyone, it was hard to decide what to do because people want you to be in like a major department store, Saks.
Exactly.
But then you also have to be doing, you know, the sales too, and the marketing and the PR, and just doing the whole Saks thing with the spa and the skincare and the events to get people to come. It's just so much.
That's the tough part. And you want to make sure that you have a good representative behind that counter that really knows what they're doing. Okay. And
yeah,
you know, I always used to tell the girls, look, on an off day, stand in front of that counter, do something. I used to run my own mini events. I said, because, you know, there's a lot of competition out there. I said, but if you look like you're very interested in what you're doing and you look upscale, I said, you'd be surprised how you're going to sell, how you're going to turn that customer over. Then when you get that customer, the thing is to keep that customer.
Right. That's the thing. You need someone full time, like, and I'm like, you know, grassroots bootstrapping, like self-funded the entire project. So, yeah, because, you know, that's the skincare I have is in Forbes 4 times now, and it's all all organic. It's not, you know, paid for. It's all, you know, fully just organic pitching. And
yeah, no, which is great. We have to get you. There's a couple of magazines that I'm associated with, especially, like I said, my Girls Work Platform magazine, and Dr. Judy Stavely is great. And we could definitely
such a superstar too, Angela.
I try to. I don't
You're
always...
a power woman. Power woman.
Yes, that's it. But we definitely have to help you get in some magazines. You know, my pageant's coming up. We're going to start advertising.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you, I spoke to Richard yesterday, Richard Rubenstein. You know, because, you know, we were together for 10 years, and I raised his son, and then he had that little midlife crisis, and now he's with a girl half his age. And I spoke to him. Yes, I know. He's my age. I'm 57. So I spoke to him yesterday, and he's getting married in September to that girl.
Oh, geez.
She's half his age. So he's my age, 57. So she's like probably, I don't know, like I think 30 maybe. Or
that's usually the case. That's always what happens.
I know. I had no idea. I was like, what? But I don't care. I just want to work with him. Like, it wasn't like that. It was like a very like compatible friendship, work relationship type of bond. So everything happens the way it's supposed to be happening. I'm very spiritual. So, you know,
that's it. Then you know what? Things do evolve. They happen the way they're supposed to. And
right. And I can put you in touch with him. And if you want to talk to him at all about, you know, the pageant or Miss Universe or whatever you want. And I have people in the modeling industry too that are really huge, like Scott Lips.
Scott Lips. Yeah.
He's a friend of mine. Like, I've been working with him. He might, like, I'm actually working on a celebrity endorsement deal with Cardi B with him right now.
Oh, Cardi B. See, that I always say that. Celebrity endorsements. And I do that with the pageant. When I have my pageant, I always have entertainment where I try to get some sort of celebrity that's known. Okay. We were trying to get Max. Yeah. We were trying to get Max this year from Dancing with the Stars, because I know Max and I've trained with Max, but him and his wife just had another son. So he's not traveling as much until 2024. But you're right. Celebrity endorsement is always what you need. Okay?
And he just did a merge with Rebellion models, and it was just featured in WWD. It's like a huge feature article, and he's very boutique high-end, like he's pretty big. So if you do need anything, like for me, you know, I would be willing to assist you. And if you could assist me, just because I feel like if you have a background in cosmetics and any connections with Estee Lauder or whoever, like, I just feel like, you know, they poo-poo CBD, but CBD is better than hyaluronic. Hyaluronic doesn't do anything.
Hyaluronic doesn't do anything. Hyaluronic acid doesn't do
nothing.
Nothing. I know that. Everybody comes. I still, you know, when I walk into a department store and they recognize me, they're like, can you come over here a minute? I go, yeah. We got a client. Could you consult? I said, why not? Because that's kind of stuff, they're getting lost. And this woman said to me, well, I bought this product with this hyaluronic acid. I said, let's stop right there. I said, it's not going to do anything. I said, holistic is always better. I said, and she said, well, what about me getting a facelift? I said, look, you could get a few nips and tucks, but I'm going to be honest with you. When you get to a certain age, they're going to sag just as well. And you still need to use some sort of skincare. I said, look, the only time I really believe in a facelift is, God forbid, a woman's in a bad car accident and you've got some scars and you've got to go to a plastic surgeon. That's something different. I said, but if you know how to take care of your skin, get you know, you can go for regular facials, use a good moisturizer, good serum. I said, you'd be surprised. I said, you could go until you're 80, 90 years old and maybe look like you're still 50. And she's looking at me. She's, okay. She said, let me ask you, how old are you? I said, well, take a guess. She said, I'm going to say 50. I said, keep going. She said, 60. I said, keep going. She said, 65. I said, keep going. Just wait a minute. I said, okay, now I'm going to give you the punchline. I said, in November, I'll be 70. She looked at me.
Phenomenal.
Said, what?
That's crazy. That is insane.
Just like you said, if you know what you're doing, you'd be surprised. Okay.
Well, a lot of it's for the skin is from within. So
within, absolutely.
You know, I do believe in collagen. I think collagen from inside out and outside in. I do think collagen helps a little, and just being healthy diet, clean. Because like if you keep yourself clean on the inside, your skin is better on the outside, like tons of water, sleep. Like I haven't done anything, like no,
your skin is amazing. Okay.
I don't even, I actually don't even, just between you and I'm low on my skincare for my own personal use, because I have to give it away like like all the time. There's so many people. Most of my marketing budget is on just giving it away, like to people so they can test it out.
I do that too. A lot of the things that I do with the pageant, I always tell people, my funds are low because I had to just fly a girl into Virginia. I got another girl that I'm bringing in
it's like
in a few weeks. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, definitely. And tell me about New York Fashion Week, because that has piqued my interest. I was dreaming about last night.
Yes. So right now, we are on the schedule for September 9 with IMG. So we partnered up officially with IMG, and we want to do, what we feel is a super important positive brand messaging, because there's a spiritual war going on in the world right now where there's a lot of light and a lot of dark. So we want so it's really important right now to have this positive brand messaging in the world, because, there is some very controversial discussions that like the dollar's going to fall apart. There'll be a food shortage, and there's a lot of darkness out there right now, like people.
There is. Yeah.
So we proposed to IMG and they loved it, that we wanted to really push, sustainability, climate change, carbon footprint, opioid crisis, important world topics to raise awareness and consciousness and spread some light into entertainment. And so what we proposed and what we're doing on September 9 to change the frequency and change the world. So we're going to have a panel discussion first. And on our panel, we're in discussions with Kate Hudson and
love her,
and Jane Fonda. And we have a United Nations representative to discuss the sustainable goals. And we have a vice president of Hearst Magazine on the panel.
Wow.
Yeah, so and we have the mayor of New York already confirmed to attend. So,
Mayor Adams. Yeah, he's great.
So that's like a work in progress, because all the celebrity components,
yes,
are all being put in line. And so that's what we have right now, already established for the panel. So the panel's first. So that's at like 5 o'clock. Then like about an hour and a half later, we're doing 2 fashion shows with sustainable, very popular designers. So we're confirming the designers right now, and we have some big ones that we're in discussions with that are sustainable. And then after the shows, we're doing a networking, showcasing, building brand loyalty. Our partnerships are going to be able to talk to the panel, talk to the people from the fashion shows. So we'll have like a little event, like with food and drinks and like tasteful signage for all our partnerships. And we do have a monster media machine. Our collaborations that we have, because I have partnerships with other firms too that have technology that is doing TV streaming on like Roku, Apple, Netflix, like it's live TV streaming. So I'm partners with this company called Radiant and Global Ventures. And so we'll be streaming live on TVs globally. And we also have another acquisition that I'm trying to get on board, which is linear TV broadcast.
Linear TV, yes, I've heard of that.
Which reaches 1.8 billion eyeballs. And then IMG will be streaming also. And then we have a captivated audience there at Fashion Week, which is domestic and international press and influencers. And we'll be setting up, photo opportunities to the best of our abilities with celebrities, socialites, and, pitching press, at the event, backstage and at the party and at the, it's a 5-hour event. So it's like pretty big.
No, and it's fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, it's huge. And I just think the, messaging that we can provide, for our brands as well, to be part of sustainable, like really world changing, type of brand messaging. I think that lifts brands up too, to be part of that.
Exactly.
It's the future of like.
It is the future. Now. Well, I definitely have to put my thinking cap on.
Because we need to, because I asked Adrienne for help because she has corporate clients and them, if they're green, it would be a slam dunk for them, because I do think to partner with IMG, is huge, because they literally have thousands of press people there.
No, they certainly do. IMG.
And I have an accelerated PR division that I used on CTF Global Ventures. Adrienne knows the owner, Michael King. So I got him 300 plus magazines, Bloomberg, Yahoo, MarketWatch, in less than 2 months using accelerated.
Wow. That's great. Yeah.
Now, Angela, it's not that expensive. It's just to get the algorithm going, because
it's exactly, because I did we've got 3 of my girls coming out in New Times magazine, but I was a few months ago actually featured in the New York Times
Oh, that's insane.
I had
That's
somebody
huge.
I had somebody that reached out to me and they said, well, we love what you're doing. It was a little bit of a cost, but not ultra expensive. And that was great. Oh, hello.
It's a baby.
I love it. I love it. See, I'm in the studio today, but if sometimes when I do my show at home, my cat jumps up on the back chair.
I know this one. He's got heart disease, stage 5.
Oh.
So
Oh no.
I know he's on like, I can't even tell you, hydrocodone, pimabendin, enalapril, spirulactone. It's like he has like 10 pills a day just to control his condition. But he's been on it now 2.5 years and he's still here. So
yeah, thank God it must be working. Yeah, it's like we say, knock on wood. Yeah, if it works.
Richard gave me, I think I mentioned to you, 12 animals.
Yes, I'm an animal lover myself. I got 2 cats home.
I love animals.
They're going on 14, but they're so lovable. The one is so highly intelligent. She's a Bombay. She will actually talk to me at night when it gets to a certain time. Wherever I'm at, she will come to get me because she wants to get into bed. If I'm up at like 12, 1 o'clock, she'll come into the dining room and she will actually start yapping. And I look at her and go, what is it? She's walking into the bedroom because she wants me to go with her. Because she wants to go to sleep with me. And she gets on my pillow, turns over, and sleeps on her side. And that's how she sleeps.
That's cute.
Yeah, the other one sleeps with my mother. And then my husband gets mad because he said, nobody loves me. One goes with your mother, the other one goes with you. He said, I'm by myself. I said, you're not. I said, you're still in the same bed as me and Jada goes, yeah, but you and Jada are cuddling on one side. He said, I'm over on the other. I said, well, we're all ladies. What can I tell you?
That's so cute. Adorable.
Oh, yeah. And she's adorable. She's highly, highly intelligent. I can almost have a conversation with her. I'll talk to her during the day and she will talk back. It's almost if she's human.
It's like I feel like I can bond with my animal on a deeper level than people. That's how bad it is.
You can, absolutely. But I am so excited about you with New York Fashion Week and especially
Thank you. Yeah, I want you to be part of it. And I was hoping, I know Adrian's been like really cool. I met her through Michael King.
She's great.
She's like really, out there, very supportive, introducing me to you. And she had some other people that were really interesting. They have like some celebrities that they work with, but they're like mostly like reality TV.
A lot of that reality TV. But definitely I'm going to put my thinking cap on.
We need to catch up with that.
Yeah, I'll come up with something for as well as the pageant.
As well
as New York Fashion Week. Well, Lena's going to be up there. So if you need her as a model, you got my
Yeah, for sure. We can incorporate her, Angela, into the fashion shows for sure.
Yeah, she's automatically going to be up there. So
if she's there and she wants to be part of it and network and be in the show, and
she will. Yeah, absolutely.
We definitely tell the designers that we want her and get her in there. And I'm happy to do whatever. And
because as a matter of fact, tomorrow the show that they're doing in Washington, it's Washington, Virginia, it's the DC area, it's going live on one of the billboards in Times Square.
Wow, that's big.
They're taking it live. Yeah. So I've got 3 of my girls there, but she's so excited. In fact, she's even doing the training for this fashion show. She's going to coach everybody on the runway. And I told them, I said, she's the best. I said, so I said, you got Melina? I said, you got the best. And what I love about her is when she walks in the room, there's an air about her. She's like, and I think I copied you and Adrian. I think I sent you some pictures of her.
I don't remember getting the pictures.
I sent it by an email.
Oh, okay. Let me go back and look.
Check your email. Yeah. And I said,
this is I will. I'll check it.
Melina. But anyway, so I know you've also done Paris Fashion Week, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
I was doing London.
London.
Fashion Week. Yes, with the British Fashion Council, with Christopher Kane, Giles Deacon, who was the other one? Julian McDonald.
Julia McDonald, yeah.
Yes, with Erica Jane from the New York Housewives, Beverly Hills. You know how she's a music artist, so I did like a music relaxation lounge with spa treatments with Zach Posen in New York, Issa Temperley. These are London fashion, like New York, London. I did.
New York, yeah, exactly. I did a with 100 Successful Women in Business. We were in London last August, and I coordinated a fashion show. Worked with an amazing designer there in London. His name is Tuncer. Very eccentric, but his clothes were, I mean, when he designs, he watched me for a couple of months, and he designed a gown for me that was absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's so nice.
He said, I just watched you. He said, I knew your style. He said, and when I put that dress on, it fit me like a glove. I said, you didn't even know my measurements. He said, I just figured it out. And I was like, there you go.
Yeah, they know. I think they can just look at you and like figure it. Yeah.
And he followed me on a couple of videos, and he followed me on certain things I did, and he saw my style. He designed exactly like I would go to the store and pick something out. I said, that's amazing. Well, you know, once in a while you get one of a kind like that.
Yes, for sure.
But anyway, my dear, I know you have to run to another meeting, and I'm so sorry for the delay today.
It's okay. It's okay.
Technical issues. But anyway, just real quick, what are some of your plans for the future? I know you have so many businesses and, of course, your cosmetics, but what do you really see in the future?
Oh, well, right now, what I'm, focusing on is to join forces with like-minded people and companies. It's a very entrepreneurial approach, mostly collaborating with really innovative technology to build a monster media machine, to be able to partner up with like-minded people to be able to do these events, domestic and international, with the brand messaging to change the frequency and change the world, and also holistic healing. Also, to launch like a TV show that I'm working on called Saving Socialites.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm working on that project. It is going to be to educate people and awaken their self-love of how to get themselves, like, if they're, the world like takes a toll on people, the environment, the food, the things going on around us, the stress, diseases, whatever. So I want to, like, people get damaged, so I want to fix the damage that they do to themselves through holistic healing. And I want to do it in a TV show, sort of like Chloe's Revenge Body, but mine's not for revenge. It's more to help them with their beauty, health, and longevity. And I want to have like special people, healers and doctors from the preventative alternative approach, no chemicals, naturopathic healing, holistic healing, exotic places.
Yes.
And I was thinking about doing something with Russell Simmons at his resort in Bali.
Russell Simmons. Oh, yes.
Yes, a segment with him. And also incorporating like some of the things that we naturally do, like New York Fashion Week or the Hamptons, pop-ups, wellness, just our daily grind, in this very unusual world that we live in. Like, my little world is like a lot of PR people, influencers, famous people, because those people help, other people in the world. We can use our technology to get it out there, the linear TV and the streaming, our technology partnerships. So I'm focusing on expanding my network with my technology partnerships, I'm actually working on projects with smart cities to, incorporate this holistic healing. I have partnerships, with central banking and governments to start working on some smart city projects. So I guess what I'm really focusing on right now is partnerships with like-minded people and companies. My public relations, I'm relaunching it based off the desire. People are asking me to do their accelerated PR. And if those people are on the same page as me, and they just want to get out there, important information about, like, for instance, we have pharmaceutical people doing like cannabis medicine. So medicine, people need to understand this is medicine. This is not this stuff in the skincare, it's cellular renewal, rebirth.
Right.
This stuff really works.
Yep, so that's key issue. Exactly.
So I want to raise awareness of the medicine, and we have like partnerships with farm to farm pharmaceutical. They're making like nebula, which it's like a device that it only allows like exact amounts of THC to come out through a steam for people who have like asthma or lung or problems. So the medicine goes in and it helps people. So I partner up with people who have, injectable like THC, cannabis. I'm an advocate of CBD.
I've noticed. Yeah, I've noticed that. But
so,
that is all amazing. That is absolutely.
I'm just trying to raise awareness that this is a medicine, and also other medicinal things like mushroom, immunity building drinks, and formulations and products that I'm working on. I guess PR, special events, wellness projects, and partnering up with people who are spiritual and, not really, they're more like really into helping, make a difference.
Exactly.
In the mindset, they're more higher vibes. I know this sounds crazy and very spiritual talk, but it is very real, this holistic style.
It is, because I've been involved in that.
Yeah. I mean, once you start yourself to be part of that movement, which is growing in popularity, this organic, very spiritual, more connected to higher forces. Once you get connected to that, like, you do notice other people coming into your life that are part of that movement. And that's been happening to me a lot over the last few years. And so I guess my path is about just expanding my, wellness and partnering up with like people like yourself to be able to get in touch with those big companies that, they like cutting edge new startup brands that are ready to. It's all about relationships, Angela. That's what it is,
That's it. That's what my husband always used to say.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm learning is how to get rid of toxic, don't connect to the dark, only let the light in, higher vibrations, partnering up with like-minded people. We have many really amazing new partnerships. Like I discussed with CTF Global Ventures, Radiant, Global Media Fusion, Cygalle Beauty, New York Fashion Week, IMG, strategic partnerships, offering my public relations, accelerated PR, organic influencer marketing PR, building brands. It's about partnering. Honestly, teams win.
Yes, teams.
There's only so far you can go on your own. I
always say that.
Yep.
That's why I said when I introduced you, I said a girl after my own heart. But anyway, we've come to the conclusion of our show. So I want to thank you. Sorry for delay again. I want
No,
to
I'm
thank
so
you
grateful. I love you, and woman empowerment. I'm
exactly
with
women
you.
empowerment.
Whatever you need from me, I'm going to be there for you. And
I'm going to be there for you. There's a lot of synergies. So anyway, I want to thank you for making your time today to be on Make Our World Your Runway. You have an open door here anytime you want to come back on, anything you're doing, and we will definitely get together. And let's see what we can do together with New York Fashion Week.
absolutely, let's do it.
Anything you new, I'll get with Adrian, and it is going to be amazing. So thank you so much. Have
Thank
a great
you.
rest of your day. Have a great
You're gorgeous. Love your
thank you.
energy.
So are you.
Okay,
Thank
so we'll
you.
connect.
Thank you, Ken. We'll connect
Thank you
soon.
for having me on your show.
You got it. Have a great day.
You too.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another fabulous guest, especially from the world of beauty and fashion. As we said, there's a lot of interesting people that do come on our show. So we invite you to come back next week when we're going to be going live in Philadelphia. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for viewing Make Our World Your Runway. Have a great day, a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.